I would say that I'm probably a frustrated scientist. I kind of sit between art, science and technology all the time. I'm intrigued by the unknown and by the, I guess, almost inaccessible. Here, for example, I've got a body of work that I've collaborated with Neustetter is our satellite service for South Africa. I had access to the images that were sent to me via satellite service, and I manipulated them. So my collaboration with science has been a really meaningful one in trying to make sense of the world, but trying to just understand the world slightly from a different perspective. But then now I'm also shifting my perspective from looking up and down and what I call the vertical gaze, kind of looking back in time, to what the now is.
I think what's fascinating about this particular body of work is his form of documentation. It's working with the shadows, working with what the images have formed when light is shone on them in the walls of the Smithsonian. And these are all African artifacts.
What happens is, as I paint these, they become more and more abstract because our imagination takes over. So the object disappears. And so as I paint them, I also let go. And so the body of work reflected on the other side is when I've totally let go. And so what these landscapes are literally me letting go of the object and just allowing the paint to take over.
He's decided to work purely with the shadows, and I think that translates beautifully in these pieces. It's a very novel and interesting way, an interesting idea and concept, pulling into question the idea of documentation being quite objective in that sense.